What has 1,000 horsepower, 3,000 foot-pounds of torque, and weighs 14,000 pounds? Mac Vader.
I'm from Trace, Tennessee. This is what we call Mac Vader. It's a 99 Mack chassis truck with a late model MP7 engine and a Mack transmission in it that we race in American Big Rig Racing. This is a circle track truck. The front windshields, and it just looked menacing. It was dark, it was mean, it was evil. It was like challenging everything to me, and I was like, Mac Vader.
Mac Vader.
It's a Mack truck, and it's a Vader. It's Mac Vader.
You literally race this thing. This is what this is for. It's for racing.
Yep. We do a lot of different things with the truck, but primarily this truck is raced in American Big Rig Racing Circle Track Series. We primarily race on asphalt and dirt, half-mile, 3/8, sometimes quarter-mile tracks. And it's challenging. I mean, these trucks do 149 mile an hour. It's some of the big bank trucks out there. These trucks are real.
The real
this
deal.
One's got 3,000 foot-pounds of torque, 1,000 horse. It is surprising. But we do other things with it too. I mean, you've probably seen us doing some exhibition places. We'll do things with the slide factory, and we'll do some drifting with it at events and in parking lots. You know, somebody says, hey, you know, we can tear up the back parking lot if you want, you know, give it all hell. And it's like, all right. This truck's done a lot of things in the last 10, 15 years.
What's under the hood?
Is a Mack MP7 11 liter.
Okay.
It is Mack's smallest engine that they produce. And it's just got a lot of air and a lot of fuel going into it. And it's got about 100 pounds of boost on demand. It'll put you back in the seat when you get it right. And when you're hanging on it, like the last race we had up here at Lake Erie, I mean, every lap kept getting faster. I kept digging a little harder with this thing, and I kept finding a little more speed every lap, and it just kept taking it, and I give it to it. And it's a quick truck. You know, when you get everything right, it's a very capable truck. We got a big old 16-liter VGT on 11-liter motor here that blows about 100 pounds of boost on demand. We got 18.5-inch disc brake rotors, Meritor, that we blow water on to keep cool during the races, because we do get the brakes hot. We got electric fan drives on the front to help keep this thing cool. The engine is a US 07 blocking engine with we got a US 12 camshaft in there. 16-liter injectors, 16-liter turbo. 3,000 foot-pounds of torque, and 1,000 horse. Engine is stock.
The engine stock.
The engine internally from top to bottom is stock.
Now, is that a rule for the big rig circuit?
For the most part, yes.
Okay.
You're allowed turbo changes and injector changes. So
Okay.
that's basically more fuel and more air. And of course, you can put in programming to the trucks.
Okay.
So like on a gas motor, that's basically, if you came with a 2-barrel, you can put a 4-barrel on there.
I got it.
You know what I mean? And you can put open headers on there, things like that. These are things that it's not far from stock.
Okay.
You know what I mean? This is a very close to production motor. The truck right now is right at 13,400 pounds. We have weight limits, 11,000 to 14,000 pounds basically is our max and minimum weights. You don't want a heavy truck.
Well, so am I talking to the pit crew too? Like, you do all the work yourself, right?
I do most of the work myself. I do have some people that come help me from time to time. I usually, this last race, I had the curator and the guy who runs the Mack Museum. He was my spotter. I'm always, I may have somebody different at the next race. I've had with me for a little while. Tom Ballantyne will be with me at the next race. So, we have some consistency on the people that usually help me, but probably Tom and my wife are my two main helpers at the races.
I love
My wife gets me seated in and buckled in that little thing called an office up there behind the steering wheel.
Yeah. Now, this is I don't know if you're familiar with the movie, you might be, but is Rubbin racing?
Rubbin is definitely racing. All you gotta do is take a quick walk around this truck and you'll see there's not one corner of this truck that is straight. Mind you, this truck's been racing for a long time. It's been in a lot of battles, but it's all race worthy, and racing is definitely rubbing. I have a 35-gallon fuel cell. We run number 2 diesel straight from the pump. When I fill up my haul truck, I fill up this race truck. No additives, no specialties, nothing there, no power adders in that department, just number 2 diesel.
So now you put regular diesel in this. Do you take this to the gas station?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm a regular over here in Wartrace. There's many times, before a race, I might just come on out the driveway here and I'll ease over to town over there and I'll pull right up to the pump and fill it up and drive it back home. Put it on the trailer and we'll haul it to a race.
Well, that was going to be my next question, is how you actually get it to a race. You don't drive it, you haul it. Okay.
It's a race truck, 100%. You can't drive this thing down the road. You wouldn't want to drive this thing down the road very long. It's not a comfortable ride. We haul it with another semi-truck, and I have a gooseneck trailer right now that we hauled on for the last 10 years. It's done us pretty well.
Is it a Mack truck?
No, it's not. I do have one for the future. Right now I don't, unfortunately. In 10 years of racing, I've never blown up an engine. I have had 2 turbos I've scattered, which created some engine problems with the valve train that I had to repair. But the bottom end of this motor has been bulletproof for 10 years. I've given it hell, and I fully expect at some point in its life it's going to fail me.
Yeah.
But right now, as much as hardship I've given that engine over the years, we've run it out of oil multiple times. We've knocked the oil filters off. We've knocked the fuel filters off. We've run it out of coolant. We've overheated it all kinds of races over the year. I mean, this thing has took a beating. And all I can say is that Mack engine is tough. We started building it right here. Right out
in this
here.
shop right here?
Nope.
No.
That carport out there.
Really?
Yep. That truck was,
There's another one
this
under there.
truck was not built in a shop. It was built in that carport out there out of 2 trucks. It was finalized in a 130-year-old barn over in Bell Buckle. I just wanted to be part of the very first race of bringing big truck racing back to the United States. I love truck racing. I love the history behind a lot of the different things like the movie Convoy and Smokey and the Bandit and all these things that kind of got pushed to the side over time. As time moves on, that part of history disappeared. Truck racing was big, and it's even bigger in Europe right now. It's bigger than our NASCAR here in the United States. It's huge. The fan following over there is, so to be able to bring it back, I just want to be part of that first race and maybe the last race, whatever I could afford. We went to New Jersey towing this thing with a Dodge 3500. I looked like a band of gypsies going up the highway. I couldn't drive at night because the damn headlights were aimed towards the damn moon. I was so freaking overweight. DOT, all they could do is shake their head at me. They didn't know what to say. I'm like, can I go now? You know?
Yeah.
And we got up there and we raced. And we won everything. I wasn't supposed to win. I just wanted to be part of it. But I happened to be faster than most of the other trucks up there that weekend. And it turned out that because I was winning, we had to make the next race. The next race was California. I've never been to California. I've never been past Colorado.
Yeah.
So here we are trying to figure out, how am I going to do this and hold a 40-hour work job, 40-hour-a-week job, turning wrenches? So we worked out all the logistics. We picked up a couple sponsors along the way,
that's
and
great.
we got it done.
You just won this past weekend.
Yeah.
Is it usually the same winners? I mean, are the same guys winning, or is it different every?
It's different all the time.
All the time.
It's different all the time. There's a couple guys that are sitting in the background getting a lot of little things fixed on their trucks.
Okay.
And they've spent a lot of money and a lot of time to get their trucks right. And they keep hitting all these little bugs along the way. But when they get all them bugs figured out,
You can tell.
I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
Yeah.
I feel it coming.
Would you ever sell it?
No. Nope.
Never.
Nope. When I retire from this, I'm pretty confident this truck's gonna have a permanent space at the Mack Museum. I'm pretty sure there will be a spot somewhere up there that other people can come and look at this and enjoy a bygone time of some sort.
Yeah.
And you know, if the truck is still in the condition it is in, to some degree, you can look at it and somebody that knows it can go, yeah, when he went over the wall at this track, it got this dent over here, you know. When it went through the wall or hit the wall at this place, this is one, you know, you can look and say, yeah, I was at that race when he did that, you know, or I was at that race when he won, you know, and he was standing on the roof of the truck. That's why the roof is caved in, you know.
We're a long ways from that, though, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not done.
Not done.
We're not done.
Okay.
No.
Well, I appreciate you having me out here. When you said it'll surprise you, you were right. It really did surprise me.
It surprises a lot of people.
It was a lot of fun. But I do want to make sure that everybody knows how they can watch Mac Vader and American Big Rig Racing. So let's tell our folks here how they can watch.
So American Big Rig Racing, you can go on the internet to AmericanBigRigRacing.com. We have the websites.
Okay.
We got Instagram. We got TikTok.
You got all the fancy stuff.
It's all the fancy stuff. Just look up American Big Rig Racing. You can't miss us. We're the biggest thing in truck racing. And I mean, literally, they're big.
This thing,
It's big. It's not a pickup truck. It's a semi truck that weighs 13,000 pounds that goes over 100 miles an hour in circles. Not to mention there's 14 other trucks that do this all at the same time.
Yeah.
Vying for one position.
What's 14 times 14,000 total weight?
That's a lot of freaking weight.
That's a lot of freaking weight.
A lot of freaking weight.